Imagine this. You lose someone you love, and in your grief, you make a courageous choice. You donate their organs, hoping their story will help someone else live. But what if I told you, behind the scenes, something truly shocking is happening with those donations? That's exactly what Congressman Aaron Bean just revealed to the nation. His message? America, brace yourself. Rep. Bean stood before Congress, warning that what's unfolding in our organ procurement system isn't just about government waste or a few bad apples. He called it evil, and once you hear what he uncovered, you'll understand why. At the heart of this scandal are Organ Procurement Organizations, or OPOs. These are the groups trusted to collect, store, and distribute donated organs. But whistleblowers have come forward with jaw-dropping evidence. We're talking about boxes of human organs, including pancreases, sitting unused on shelves while patients desperately wait for life-saving transplants. This isn't a one-off mistake. This is a pattern, carefully documented, and utterly infuriating. Take what Miss Erickson shared. Families, thinking their loved ones would save lives, consented to donate. But instead, many of those pancreases were diverted under a loophole labeled as research. See, a 2020 CMS rule let OPOs get credit for organs pulled for research, even if those organs never helped a single patient. And here's the kicker. CMS never actually defined what counts as legitimate research. So these organs that could have saved lives, just sat there. The numbers are staggering. Since 2020, over 7,000 pancreases were harvested, but actual transplants and research barely budged. It gets worse. The New Jersey Sharing Network on a single day discarded 100 pancreases right after federal investigators started asking questions. Think about that. Families believed their loss might bring hope. Instead, they were betrayed. But the scandal doesn't stop at wasted organs. Rep. Bean exposed how certain OPOs misuse taxpayer dollars. Medicaid funds, meant for patient care, were spent on luxury perks, executive bonuses, and sky-high salaries. These organizations acted like they owned the system, while Medicare, that's you and me, the taxpayers, footed the bill for all this waste and abuse. This isn't just a broken system, it's a broken trust. Rep. Bean's message is clear. Organ donation should be about saving lives, not exploiting loopholes or deceiving grieving families. It's time for real reform, transparency, and accountability. If you agree that every donor and every family deserves respect and honesty, hit subscribe to stay informed. The truth matters. And together, we can make sure the system lives up to the compassion at its core.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much, and good morning, Ways and Means Oversight panelists. I am truly sorry you come under the circumstances of which you come. I'm a member of the Oversight Committee. I'm a member of Congress. I'm a member of Ways and Means, and I'm used to reading about waste, fraud, and abuse. It's rampant throughout the federal government, but today there's two words I'm going to add to it. In reading for preparation for today's hearing, it's shocking. It is shocking, and I'm so glad the cameras are watching, and I know C-SPAN is watching. America will be shocked when they find out what's happening behind these organ, just the way that we harvest organs and give organs to families, and breaking hearts. Ms. Knuckles, Ms. Martin, I'm truly sorry, and it is shocking. It's also, I'm going to use a word you don't hear very often, it's evil. It's evil to rob families of the hope, to mislead them, to take organs before any organ should be taken. I'm really sorry. So I've got a picture behind me, and I want to ask Ms. Erickson, can you explain what I'm looking at with this picture behind me, Ms. Erickson?
Yes, Congressman. According to a whistleblower, those are boxes of human organs that are sitting on shelves, including human pancreases.
So pancreas. Now, if you donate a pancreas, shouldn't they go directly towards somebody in need of a pancreas?
Yes, sir. That's what families agree to.
So why aren't they going? In fact, I know why they're going, because there's a loophole in the law that says that
Yes.
you can use them for research. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. In 2020, CMS finalized a new regulation that said that OPOs only get credit for organs that are actually transplanted. But the loophole allowed them to declare credit for pancreases that they said were recovered for research.
So the people that donated these organs thought they were going to save a life or do something big. Have we, as CMS, defined research or put any timeline on what research is?
No, sir, they have not.
How many pancreas do you know have been harvested since 2020?
Over 7,000 across the United States.
Is there any, do we know the data that came from the research? Do we have any info that these pancreases were actually used for research?
Sir, they were not. Since 2020, islet cell transplants have remained flat, while pancreas harvesting has exploded with no proof at all that they were used for research.
The investigation, and thank goodness the Oversight Committee, I want to give kudos to them. The reading is again, shocking and evil. It showed that on a single day, the New Jersey Sharing Network threw out 100 pancreases after federal agencies started investigating this practice. Ms. Erickson, what does that mean for patients? They threw them away. What does that mean for patients? 100.
It means that 100 families in New Jersey, on the worst day of their life, because they lost a loved one, a wife, or a child to a car accident or some other injury, said yes to organ donation. They were lied to, and their loved ones' organs were cut out and left on shelves to exploit a CMS loophole. And Ranking Member Sewell, this happened to hundreds of patients in Alabama too, and I'm happy to send you that data.
Our report shows our Inspector General found examples of OPOs, organ procurement organizations misusing Medicaid dollars on everything from sporting events, limousines, retreats, five-star retreats, breaking the law on their nonprofit status. Ms. Erickson and OPO CEO Tom Moan from One Legacy in Los Angeles gave a presentation about money in organ donation. He suggested that in America, it is the OPOs that hold the purse strings and that they only need the acquiescence of payers. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, I've seen that presentation, and OPOs have clearly acted like they are in charge, inflating their costs with million-dollar salaries, such as that of Mr. Moan, and executive perks that have nothing to do with patient care.
Who pays? Who is the payer when it comes to organ transplants?
The largest single payer is Medicare, so the taxpayer.
And that's us, and that's us. Mr. Chairman, thank you for shedding the light. For everybody with the camera or watching, thank you. And if you're in media, this needs to be on the front page of every newspaper and on every newscast, that there is waste, fraud, and abuse, and it's shocking and it's evil. So, Mr. Chairman, I look forward to working with you to restoring trust. This needs to be a place of hope, of saving lives, and not of the abuse and the shocking evilness that we've seen. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Bean.